Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Planet Boobalus, and we are here doing some more fun stuff in Planet Crafter for your eyeballs and earholes to enjoy, just chilling here under the shade of these nice little lovely trees we got here. Okay, last episode we did a huge upgrade to all of our mining operations, and that's definitely going to pay off in spades in the long run. Actually, in the short term, it's probably going to as well. However, there was something else I wanted to build last episode that I wasn't able to do, and now that we have a bunch of power, I think I can do it. Alright, and well, that and the world is terraformed a little bit more, because we have unlocked, if we go over here, zippity-doo-dah, we have unlocked this right here, the incubator. We've unlocked the incubator, everybody. High five. Good job. Alright, which means that we can now turn larvae into specific kinds of larvae, okay? So, like bee larvae, for example, because one other thing that I really want to get going here is the beehive. I want to get the bugs going, okay? Now, the problem is I need a good place to do this bug stuff, and I don't really want the bees to be really close to, well, long term, I don't really want the bees to be really close to here because they lag the game quite a bit. So, I think what we'll do is we will add more bees later on, farther away from the base, but for right now, we'll keep it relatively close to the base. All right, so let's figure out where we're gonna put this bee or this insect facility, because we gotta attach an insect wing to this, and I don't really know where. Wouldn't this be cool if we had like a corridor going down right here? I don't know if that would look good or not, but I don't know. Just popped in my head. Random thought. Sorry about that. All right, so let's go look at the map, and we'll see if we can find a spot for these this insect facility to be attached. I got this bridge going out here. I wanted to put it going out to the west side here, but the problem is that all my lockers and stuff are here. So I could actually attach it on the second floor. I'm trying to think. Is there a negative to that? Is there a downside to any of that? I mean, the bridge would be a little bit higher, but so what? This base is kind of like thrown together in the middle anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Let's attach it to the second floor. Now, I've received a lot of comments talking about how you can build from the inside, and I probably can. It's just something feels weird about that. Like, I want to be able to see what I'm building, and I can't see that from the inside. All right, we could also attach it to the back of that facility right there, the biolab. I mean, that might work. But it kind of needs to be a little bit more forward. It needs to be up over here. So maybe connected right on the side of, as soon as this curved part comes up, like right here. Going out that way. Wham! And that way we'll have easy access to that. Plus, actually, this might work out really good, because that elevation of the land over there is a little bit higher than the area that we connected to over here. So we might actually be able to, like, right where my crosshair is, like right there, bump into that. So that might actually be pretty good. And then when that area unfreezes, what was that, like 35 GTI? We're getting there. Another 30 to go. We can actually go explore that then. Yeah, all right, so we're adding another bridge today too, for sure, but let's get to actually designing some kind of place to incubate these bugs. We're going to want to leave a little bit of space too, because we're going to end up having, as soon as they unlock, the butterfly domes and stuff coming off this too. Oh, hello, beautiful. I'm going to need you in just a second. All right, so we're going to need like the butterfly domes and stuff coming off this, so we're going to want to leave plenty of space. I'm thinking adding a corridor or a hallway going down that way. How long do we, let's see, how far do we make this one right here? Because we'll probably match the same thing. That way we'll be able to put 3 butterfly domes when we unlock them. So let's count this one too right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. All right, we need at least 11 single corridors to make the nice hallway for us to actually attach 3 of these things too. And then on the other side, which on this side we have, yeah, I forgot about these heaters. I got to add more of those things. We have the biolab and stuff on the other side, but on the other side of this hallway that we're going to be building will be all the insects, like the incubators and stuff. So let's go grab some supplies and see if we can't get to building 11 of these living compartments right here. So what do we need? We need 22 iron and 11 titanium. We can do that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. If this all ends horribly, I'm blaming you guys in the comment section. All right, so we're going to extend this hallway off this part right here. So we're going to take this. Oh, you guys are right. You guys are absolutely correct. I should listen to you guys more often. All right, let's just continue this until we run out of resources. Ran out of resources. All right. That is a very long hallway. All right, so now what we're going to want to do is add a door at the end of that, and then we're going to want to get down the first external platform if we can outside there, so that we at least have the start of the bridge leading across. So let's grab a little bit more iron. Let's grab the rest of what's in there anyway. We're gonna grab just a little bit more titanium, because I think we just need one for the door, right? Yes, I played this game before. Need one for the door, and then we need a piece of silicon also. Jeepers, this hallway's long. All right. Let's add the door at the end of this here. Ta-da! All right. Hopefully you guys don't have vertigo. All right, let's grab ourselves a platform and see if we can't... Oh, I need that open. Actually, you know what? We might have to do one of these things just so I can eyeball it up. Hey, it's looking pretty good. Just like that. All right, let's break that back down. All right, so this will be the start of the bridge leading over to that mysterious new area over there that I cannot wait to get into. Let's go ahead and make a few more of these things attached onto this, extending out this way. Now, we can always add platforms and catwalks onto these off to the side for like the external farms and stuff later on. So this is just getting a start. I'm going to need to grab more iron. I want to connect this bridge by the time we're done today. All right, but we've got like this super long hallway. So now we need to add... I'm gonna probably put the facility on this side, and then I kind of want windows in here. This room in particular might not be for storage, for extra storage anyway. These other ones I do want to keep open, or at least maybe it will be. I'm not too sure, but I want to put some windows in here so we can actually see out there. I want to open this place up a little bit. Let me grab a couple of resources here. We're gonna add at least a window in that big room there. Okay, let's add some windows here. I'm gonna put this right here so that when we do get the butterfly domes, we can actually see them nice and pretty there. And then this is kind of turning into another main hallway, isn't it? You know what I like to do to main hallways. All right, now let's try not to fall through the floor this time as we do this. I know I'm gonna fall through the floor, but let's go ahead and dot the floor here with with windows so that we can see just how far up in the sky we are. Now I'm going to leave that last one the way it is, just like that. Ooh, there we are. I love it. I love being able to see down into the crater, especially with the fog being gone now. I really think that adds a nice touch. Okay, now that we did that, let's figure out what we need to build onto the side. Now I'm thinking about attaching two of these large living areas, these big compartments, the big living compartments. I'm thinking about attaching two of those things onto the side. Let's get up here and actually see this from above. Because I think that would add for a nice, yeah, like two of them on either side of this. Kind of as centered as I possibly can get. Yeah, we'll add two of them. Okay, so we got to find the center of this thing. So once again, it's time to count. 1, 2, 6. This is 6. This should be the center. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put down some living compartments going this way. 2 of them. If I could have pressed the right button, I wouldn't have had to go back to my inventory. 2 of them there. And now to either side of those is where we're going to put the actual big living compartments. And that should be centered, if I did it correctly. Oh boy. Oh, okay, that worked. It's always kind of a gamble. Eh? Oh, that worked really well. You guys are so smart. All right. Yeah, building from the inside is a lot easier. All right, so there we go. This is our new insect facility. Now, I'm thinking about putting like a wall right here and then putting the storage for the different things on either side of it here. Or we could put the incubators actually in here. Oh, that would work really good. So storage is on the left and right. And then we put a wall divider right here in the middle, like a glass wall, like a window. And then we put incubator, actually window, incubator, incubator, and then incubator, incubator. We'll have 4 of these things. It'll be incredible. That's if I have enough power for that. All right, but first, glass window, and then we got to look into the resources needed to actually build the incubators. Okay, let's start off by putting in the windows. One right there, and one right there. Perfect, all right. And then that's where our incubators are going to be seated, like next to the windows, each one. Now, I did notice that the incubators themselves take an oxygen capsule. Now, interestingly enough, I don't have a whole lot of those. In fact, I only have 2, so we'll focus on making 2 in this episode. I'll keep getting more out of the gas extractor. It just might take a little bit. Let me go see my beans are ready. No, they're not quite ready. Let's go eat a bean because I'm getting a little hungry. And then we got to grab enough resources to make 2 of these things. Now, they take tree bark, no problem. We got plenty of that. Fertilizer tier 2. Ooh, what does that take to make that? Squash. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Do we have any of that? Do I have any squash? Ooh. Change of plans. We're going to be making a food grower tier 2 to try to speed up the process a little bit here. because I need to grow some squash, all right? So we need fertilizer, super alloy, and a bottle of water. That shouldn't be a problem. I think we got that. Change of plans again. It turns out that we actually do have 2 tier 2 fertilizers actually in our container over here. So never mind. Scrap that food grower thing. I will have to get to that, though, eventually, though. That's kind of an important thing. But what we'll do in the meantime, maybe we'll just head up there and we'll swap out a couple of these are all still tier 1s, but they're growing fast enough. Whoa, got a sandstorm. Must have a leak in the facility somewhere. Let's actually swap out a couple of these things for squash. There we go. All right, so we got some squash growing. Okay, then we just need tree bark, super alloy, and oxygen capsule. That should not be a problem whatsoever. We actually got 2 tree bark right there. No problem. I've been stockpiling that stuff. I'm doing pretty good on that one. I already forgot what the rest of it was. Super alloy and oxygen. All right, let's grab our 2 oxygen capsules that we got. And then we need super alloy, which we're running a little low on, but luckily we have a mine for that. Step 1 in the master plan to take over this planet. We got to get these incubators placed. And it looks like right there is going to be the winner for that one. Do we have enough room to squeeze one on this side too? It's going to be a tight fit, but I think we can. Those line up and everything? Yeah, they do. All right, yeah. No, that works. Like I said, a little bit of a tight fit, but I kind of like it. It's sciencey. All right, so what is this? What can we do with this again? In case you guys missed last season, what the heck? There's fish eggs already. I don't have any of that stuff. The photoplankton bee is definitely the thing I'm missing, and I don't think I can do mutagen tier 3 yet at all. So anyway, we're going to ignore that. So we can make the silkworms. I don't think we've got the silk generator unlocked, though, so I don't think that's going to do anything for us. No, I don't think we do. I don't see it anywhere. All right, so screw that. We're not going to make silkworms quite yet. Butterflies are all pretty nice, but we don't have anything to do with those yet either. This is the only thing that we have that we can actually do something with. And I think it's time we focus on that. We need we need a couple beautifuls, we need a couple mutagens, and we need a couple fertilizers. Let's go see what we can whip up real quick. Let's see if we can make 2 of them. We got 2 incubators here. All right, we got the fertilizers, no problem. What does it take to make the mutagen again? Sulfur, methane, bacteria sample. I believe bacteria sample is just water and algae, which I think we have enough. I did actually get around to moving my all my algae makers down there somewhere. See if we can't get to a window. Yeah, right there. You can see them right there. So I did bring them over from the waterfall, so that did happen. So there's no real reason to go over to the waterfall right now. I mean, I'm sure I'll use that for something else, maybe like fish or something later. But let's grab, we got the algae. Let's grab some water. Okay. And then I believe we just need some sulfur, which I have some of that just stashed in these lockers. They say eggplants, but that's not the only thing that's in them. All right, let's go ahead and make 2 of those, and I forgot methane. And then 2 of those. Had all the ingredients the first time, didn't have to go grab anything else. Okay, we need, what was the other thing for the bees? We need the uncommon larva, I think is the only thing left. The beautifuls, we need the beautifuls. Let's go grab 2 of these things here, and then we'll head up top here, and we'll get to making some bees. And as we're dying of dehydration, let there be bees. It is sequencing. All right. Let's put this one in there too. Research away. There it goes. It is thinking. All right, no joke. While that's sequencing, I have to go get a drink of water. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die of dehydration by the time those things are done. All right, much better. Let's go check on our bees. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at these little leg-producing little machines. They're adorable. All right, we got some bees, people. We definitely got some bees. Now, we can use those to make these things, all right? So we need a bioplastic nugget, we need more fertilizer, and we need super alloy, which I believe we have all of that stuff. Let me go check the fertilizer. I'm pretty sure we have more of that down in the biolab. All right, bioplastic nuggets. Yeah, we still got a couple of those things. I'm going to need to start making those too, and I think those take mushrooms, so I really got to start. Next episode, I'm focusing on farming. I got to get my crops. I got to get my crops in order. All right, fertilizer. That was the other thing we need, and then super alloy, I believe. Yep, we still have enough fertilizer. All right, and let's grab some super alloy, and we can get these things built. Ooh, running a little low on super alloy. Not gonna lie, a little nerve-wracking. Now, where are we gonna put the bees? I have to place these on the ground, unless that's changed. Actually, let's test that real quick. Unless that's changed, these have to be placed on the ground. No, it hasn't changed. You have to place them on the ground. Okay, so that means that we can't build it out here at our floating base of awesomeness over the crater. We have to actually get to the land. So, how about we finish that bridge? We did it. We even have a piece of iron to spare. Ha! We made it over here. Now, this definitely has an area. Oh, hello, beautiful. Oh, no, you're not beautiful. Whatever, I'll take you anyway. I'll throw you in a locker, never to see the light of day again. All right, this is an area that we can definitely build some beehives in. We can get over here now easily. So why don't, right on top of this is like a little flat area right here. Why don't we put them right here? Grab a beehive. Oh, let's get you out of the way. Let's grab ourselves a beehive, and we'll plop that one down there, and we'll plop this one down there. Now, this is going to start adding to... Oh, hello, super beautiful. This is going to start adding to our insect level, actually. This is the first insect thing we got put down, I believe. So it should be at 30 G per second total. It's pretty awesome. This is going to also start generating honey, which I can eat, which is really good, but I don't have superfood unlocked yet. I do have tree seed cacurnia unlocked. Hello, beautiful. But I don't have superfood unlocked yet. But tree seed Kernia or Cernia maybe? I'm not sure how you say that, but this could actually be a better oxygen multiplier than ones I currently have out at the waterfall area. So let's go take a quick peek and see what that's all about. What are you? All right, 150. It is a better oxygen multiplier. Oh, seed Nulna, or yeah, Nulna. Do we have that? Oh, yeah, we do. We actually have quite a few of them. Why don't we make a couple of these things and go put them in the tree spreaders, because it will give it a little boost to oxygen. Now, I believe it said it needed mutagen, so we're going to have to make a couple more of those, but that shouldn't be a big deal. I believe we have all the resources for that. This time I remembered the methane. All right. Do that, do that. All right, sweet. We got ourselves some of those. Now, what was the other thing? Wasn't it just some of this stuff? I think it was just some of that stuff. All right, let's go make some of these new tree seeds. And we'll replace the ones that we have out in our seed spreaders. I should actually just build 2 new ones, but now we'll replace them for right now. I gotta focus more on insects here. So let's get these things generating. I only do one at a time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait on that. All right, well, let's focus back on the bees for a second. Let's see, what did that actually do? That should be increasing our biomass a lot more, which I didn't check beforehand, but I'm sure it's higher. But let's go look at this right here. So yeah, we have insects actually unlocking stuff. That's where the tree seed came from. Superfood is next on the list, and that's actually already a third of the way there. Oh. Well, looks like I'm going to be able to be making some of this stuff. Should I make a little farming facility over by the bees, actually? Because I can set an autocrafter down there. The problem is I don't have the outdoor farm yet. Where does that unlock, or when? Let me see if I can find the outdoor farm. Oh, it's a bug thing. It is a bug thing. Okay, so we gotta basically get to 1,500 kg for insects to reach that. So it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a hot minute. So let's not worry about actually relying on that. If I want to start producing high quality food or superfood before the outdoor farm, I'm gonna have to build a facility over there. So I think that's probably a good idea. That way we'll always have high quality food at our fingertips. And this is still going. That's going to be a little bit. All right, let's go build a small little facility, just one little area, one little place over there by the bee larva. And that way we'll have, actually, let's grab 3 of those. Am I thinking 4 of those maybe? And let's get over there and actually build ourselves a small little place that has a tier 2 farm in it that we can grow bean seeds with. An autocrafter can be placed next to it, and then it'll start making superfood automatically. This is, of course, planning for the future, because superfood currently isn't a thing that I have access to, or high-quality food. But I will be getting access to that shortly. All right, so if the bee larvae are here, and I believe you guys have, yeah, honey in there already. You can just keep that to yourself for just a second. Let's go ahead and make ourselves just a small living compartment with you guys nearby. And then we'll put a door right here, and then we'll put a little stairs leading up to it. Like so. Does not look like that's centered at all. I mean, it's locking on right there, which is a little strange. I guess that's where it goes. See how it's like the bar here is like going into the side of the door, and this one over here is, I guess, doing the same thing. Maybe the lack of oxygen is getting me, or lack of hydration. Hello, beautiful. Let's grab this, and I'll grab your ugly brother, and get a little breath of fresh air. Now, in here is where we're gonna want to put the farm. So I should put like at least a window on the ceiling, so I'm gonna need some cobalt for that. I don't suppose there is some just like sitting around here. Hello, ugly. Oh, hello, ugly twin. I don't suppose there's just some cobalt just chilling like right here that I can grab real quick. I don't want to run back to the base. There's some right over there. Alright, got the cobalt, no problem. Even though the lights in the food grower will provide UV light for the plant, I still like having a glass roof, so it's like a greenhouse in here. Now, we need to get a tier 2 food grower going over here, so we need fertilizer, super alloy, and water bottle. For that, I will have to run back to the base. Not to mention the fact that I'm also about to die of dehydration, so I should probably head back to the base and get a drink anyway. While we're back here, we can check our tree seed. Hopefully that's done processing. Let's check it here. Oh yeah, it is. Let's grab that, and then we'll squirt these 3 things in there and research that. And do your sequencing, man. All right, I'm going to try to get 2 of these trees, or these tier 2 food growers going, because there's 2 bee larvae over there. Oh, I'm running out of fertilizer. Yeah, I did run out of fertilizer. Okay, I'm gonna have to make more of that. And then what else do we need on this thing? Just water bottles? I think that's it. I think we got everything. We are gonna need to have the seeds, of course, to plant there as well. And superfood is made up of beans, or high quality food. I keep calling it superfood. Oh, not those. I need the actual seeds. Actually, you know what? I'll eat one of those. So I'm kind of hungry. It's made up of beans and honey, so we're gonna need to get 2 bean seeds. And then how do we make an auto crafter again? I've made these before already this season. I already forgot. So super alloy rod and osmium. That's gonna take a special trip out to the super alloy mine, because we don't have enough super alloy here. But let's get this let's get these food growers going, at least out at the insect facility over there, or insect area over there, the bee area, and then we'll head from there straight to the super alloy mine. High quality food has just unlocked. That's good, because we're just about to be using that here. Let's go ahead and put one there, and we'll put one there, and we'll try to put the auto crafter right in the middle of it then. Let's get this stuff growing, because I'm going to need it. Alright, now let's head off to the super alloy mine, because I need more super alloy to make one of those super alloy rods. And then we can probably check the osmium mine while we're on our way back, since we're going to need osmium. Okay, super alloy. How are you doing? How is this thing doing? It's making a couple of them. I like that. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and grab all this. You're actually overburdened with super alloy, which is actually a really awesome problem to have. All right, sweet. We're going to get rid of one of these ugly things real fast, just because I don't really need that. And we're going to grab this extra little bit here. All right, now let's head on back to... Oh, I don't have any room for... Sorry, guys. You guys are getting out of here. All right, let's head... I should have emptied my inventory before coming out here, but let's head to the osmium mine, grab a couple pieces of that. Some of the, oh, that's some non-cheesy stuff, is it? I should probably preserve that, actually, and try to use the cheesy stuff to build this so that I can get it out of my inventory. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right, we'll grab a couple extra pieces anyway, because having more osmium is never a bad thing. Now, I am going to have to breathe oxygen here pretty soon. I see my oxygen decrease has gone down from negative 1.8 to negative 1.7, so that's good. As the world terraforms, it decreases slower, but I do need oxygen still, so I need to dip in there real quick and get a breath. All right, let's grab a couple pieces of this. That's all I can really do. Actually, let's just chug some water. We'll grab one more. That's all I can really do for right now. All right, let's head back to base, get this auto crafter going, get some superfood going, and yeah, then we're gonna be in business. We got bees, people. We got bees. Okay. Real quick, let's dump that in there. Let's grab ourselves 8 of them out of there and a piece of aluminum. Let's go make this super alloy rod. Bam, just like that. Now we should have enough. Let's stash this stuff in the better osmium chest. Now let's see if we can't grab some of this cheaty osmium out of here. 2. Okay, I got 2 pieces. Let's see if we can't grab some of this cheaty osmium out of here, and then we'll go put the auto crafter in place. It's quite a ways to fly just to actually go get some superfood, but once we have the drones going, I don't think that'll be that big of an issue. All right, auto crafter. Let's position you right in the middle, right there. And you are going to be making high quality food. You can make drones? I can make drones? I can do this already? Hold on. Okay. Can I... Did I not know this? Isn't there like a drone station thing you're supposed to build first? Or can I just bypass that? Is that like an F8 bug report thing? I thought I had to build a drone station first. Or do they just aimlessly fly around without any kind of direction? I don't know how the drones actually work in this game, you guys. I've never actually touched them before. Yeah, speaking of not touched them. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of experimenting and test them out. But it looks like the autocrafters can make drones right now. That's interesting. All right, 66% of the way to the insect stage. Stats are still climbing, but we can improve the oxygen just a little bit by replacing the seeds that we currently have with these. All right, so oxygen currently is sitting at, what is it, 224.8 thousand. So let's see what this does. You guys actually seem to be correct when you guys said in the comments that the reason why the trees weren't growing is because of the verticality of the slope that they were positioned next to. That seems to be the case. These things are growing no problem now. All right, let's look in here real quick. This does 125, this one does 150, so let's take that out and put those in. Goodbye, trees. You just got done growing and I immediately destroyed you. All right, and this one over here, 125 also. Let's get rid of that. Put that one in there, 150. Goodbye, trees. You've been destroyed and now you'll be replaced. All right, so that's going to pump out about 25% more oxygen. So let's go and see what that did to our stats. All right, 224 was our number before. 224.8 thousand was our number before. What is it now? 229.4. Look at that. Bam. Nice little boost to our oxygen. I didn't have to do too much. Didn't even have to build anything extra. How's my power level doing here? Anyway, 1200. Not too shabby. Looks like I can still add some stuff. Now, I did actually get another oxygen capsule, so I can add another incubator, but I don't really need it quite yet. I wouldn't mind actually focusing on making more bee larvae, because I'm thinking that if we can boost the insects, that might help us out the best right here, because there's a lot of things that unlock with the insect level that I wouldn't mind getting. This thing is about a third of the way to unlocking. That's probably going to be an even better seed. That one's quite a ways away, and then we're looking at some ridiculously far away stuff. And I want to get to this, the outdoor farm. So I gotta boost the oxygen for sure. And when does the butterfly dome unlock? Oh, very soon actually. Butterfly dome unlocks at one more T for plants here we got to get. So at 140, we're at 139. So that's going to unlock here really soon. You know what? I say we wait for it. There it is. Butterfly dome has unlocked. Now, how do I build one of these things? Because I wouldn't mind adding at least one. I'm guessing resources. Yeah, resources are gonna suck. All right, fertilizer tier 2. That's the thing that we were struggling with before, and I said I didn't really need to worry about because I had a couple of them. Now I need to worry about them because I don't have any of them. So, in fact, I'm missing fertilizer too. I'm out of that too. I'm out of a lot of stuff. Oh, did the things grow? We planted them earlier in this episode. Did the things, the squash? They did. Oh, might be our saving grace right here. All right, let's go down here because I believe the fertilizer tier 2 needs squash. But let's start off. It's also gonna need fertilizer. So we gotta make 3 of these things. So 6 eggplants, 3 sulfur, and 9 algae. Let's collect that real fast. All right, if my math is correct, which, let's be real here, probably isn't. There's the 3 of those things, good. And now we just need some more algae and 2 methane each. And what do we need? We only need 1 of these things, right? Why was my math isn't correct, because I'm sitting here saying we needed 3 of these things. In reality, we only needed 2 because I'm a big old da-da-da. But all right, we'll need them in the future anyway. We can always use more fertilizer. All right, so we need 1 algae and 2 methane. Let's go get that. All right, got the material. Let's go ahead and make that. All right, so we have all of that stuff here. Let's go ahead and stash this in there and those as well. We also have these tree seeds that I'm just carrying around just because I think it'll be kind of fun. Let's grab some tree bark. Grab some out of there, and then we are just missing zeolite and super alloy. Now, we should have that. I'm pretty sure we have that. I haven't really been using zeolite too much for anything. And super alloy, we just got back with a whole truckload. So is that everything? That is everything. Let's go get ourselves a butterfly dome added. Ooh, I'm telling you, you guys are usually spot on when it comes to pointing out building inside is easier, but right now I actually need to be able to see where this dome is. So I need to build this one from the outside. Ah, fresh air. All right, so let's get over here, and this one I want to get connected as early as possible to right here. Ooh, I can't really see what I'm doing. To right here. This is gonna be tricky. Why doesn't it connect there? There's like nothing in the way. Huh. You guys, hold on a second. Does it connect on top of the, oh, you guys, I got a problem. Does this thing need to be on the ground? This doesn't want to connect to anything. It locks into place, but I can't actually place it. I bet you it needs to be on the ground. It's like the bee stuff. It needs to be on the ground. That's gonna ruin my whole base plan. Well, that a bit. What? It's hovering no problem right here. Is it because of the elevation? It's just so high off the ground? Oh, it might actually be the case. Connects there. Okay, hold on. Oop, 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 oop. Build it. I have no idea why that was doing that F8 bug report. Is that good though? I don't think it can go over again. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Oh, hello, super beautiful. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so I have no idea why it wasn't placing earlier. That is very confusing to me. But because I was like, if these things can go, then that thing should be able to fit on there too, no problem. Oh, no, that's an ugly thing. All right, let's get a drink of water while we're out here anyway, trying to scratch our beard, you know, figuring out why that didn't place before. That was very strange. It's also worrying because I'm afraid that there is... What? We're getting attacked by something. We're getting hit by something. Bog standard meteors? Are you kidding me? Oh, I fell off the thing. Oh, I fell into the crater. Oh, that could be a problem. I'm out here vulnerable now with meteors raining down. That's not good. Let's see if I can't get back inside without dying. Oh. And we're good. All right. That reminds me, I should probably get some food here. Now, I do want to go check to see if the superfood is ready. But I'm not sure the beans have had enough time to grow. So I'm just going to snag a bean from up here. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting is that the butterfly exhibit that we just put down, the butterfly dome, is all well and good and stuff, but without a larva inside there, it kind of doesn't really do much, does it? Ah, yeah, look at this thing. All the meteors landing. Without the butterfly in here, it doesn't really do much, does it? It just, I think it just consumes energy. Yep. Alright, so we need to get a butterfly larva, and are we able to make those? I think we can make something like that. Yeah, right here. Okay, so these actually aren't completely useless. Alright, so I do actually need that fertilizer. I knew it. It was all in the future. Or all in my head. Let's start with this one right here, because this does a 230% insect multiplier, whereas this one does 120. If I'm going to be using up fertilizer and mutagen, I'm going to do this one. I have the rare larva. Might as well do this one. So I need mutagen, fertilizer, and a rare larva. Mutagen, fertilizer, and the rare larva. All right, let's do some science. Let's go ahead and slap these things all in there and research. And it is sequencing. All right, so I just got to wait for this to be done. I'm going to do a little bit of jump cut here. It's action-packed as it is. You guys have seen this before. There it is. We actually made the thing we wanted to. How about that? That's pretty awesome. Now, I do actually need 2 of them because this thing can actually hold 2. But we'll start with this right now. That actually does a big boost to the insect, plus 20 or plus 46 G per second. That's awesome. What? Why? Why? Is this bog standard meteors again? Oh, look at the pretty butterflies. It's adorable. Okay, well, the meteors are raining down on me. I went ahead and collected enough resources to make another one of these things because we are going... Oops, I didn't not mean to cancel that. We are going to want to have 2 of them in there to get the best possible outcome to this insect multiplier. So this is definitely going to be helping the biomass big time. In fact, real quick, I know this is kind of counterproductive. Let's take that out of there real quick. Let's go check our stats real fast and see what this is like before we add the insects, before we add the butterflies. Okay, biomass is at 13,341. Okay. Let's go check to see what it's like once we get done adding these. All right, looks like the butterflies are done. Let's grab those out of there. We'll go mix them in with their brethren over here. There we go. 13,300. I already forgot what it was. 13,000 some. Let's go check to see what it does to the biomass now. 13,433. Is that what it was before? I can't actually remember. I kind of blinked right there. Had to have gone up. This is climbing a lot faster. All right, well, we did something, that's for sure. Yeah, insect, yeah, the insect multiplier. Oh, I should have probably looked at this. This would have probably made a whole lot more sense. Because this is the overall biomass I was looking at, but this is where we would have seen the biggest difference. Oh, well, we added a whole lot to it. We added actually a whole lot to this base in this episode, actually. I think I'm going to wrap things up here because we got the whole insect facility going and we even got a spot for some butterflies. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of Planet Crafter. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button before you go. Helps me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for spending your Monday with me today on Planet Boobless. I will see you guys next week. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and bye-bye.